Hey guys, this is Rachel. That's Matt. Welcome back to our Fireside Chat. This week we have some good news, maybe a little bit of bad news, but not all bad news. First off, we're going to start with some boats that we just got in, which was not that long ago, Friday.
Yeah.
It's a busy day. Many boats.
Oh man, so busy.
Yeah, but we got in some boats from Old Town and from Hobie, so that was pretty awesome. And we still have some here.
There's still stuff available.
There's still stuff available, which is pretty shocking. We kind of thought the weekend would just wipe everything out. There's still one more day though, so that could happen. This might be old news by the time you watch it Tuesday morning. We are still waiting on some seats for Hobie boats though, so we do, I think, have some boats available that we just don't have seats for, so we have not brought them into our inventory, but they're sitting in our warehouse. No movement on seats for them. I think it's a Pro Angler 14 in camo we have, which we actually didn't know we were getting. They swapped us a camo for a papaya because they're having difficulty with the papaya plastic color mix, however that works exactly. But so we're waiting on those. We do have some 360 boxes coming in sometime this week, and those will go straight to customers. We don't actually have all of the boxes for all of the 360s. They're got like half of them so far.
Oh, okay.
When they get here, and we'll let everyone know. Is there anything else from Old Town and Hobie, Matt?
No, I mean, Old Town, we actually have some recreational kayaks available.
No.
So we have Heron 9s, or the Heron 9 XT, and I think I have 2 Loons left.
Two Loon 120s.
Unless somebody bought something yesterday.
No, they're still here.
Yeah, so we have some recreational kayaks. I also do have down the road, I have a later July order that also is going to have some more boats on it too, that I think has some availability on there now. But
which is happening. It's July.
Yeah. So we're starting to get stuff. You know, by the end of this month, I think we're actually going to have quite a bit of stock. So to sell people.
Yeah.
So if you can hold out until the end of this month, if you want to take advantage of what we have in stock now, then please do it now. Otherwise, towards the end of this month, we'll hopefully have some more inventory available. So.
That's looking promising.
Yeah.
The other thing that's looking promising, roof racks are improving, at least, inventory situation is improving. We just got a ton of towers in from Thule. We're still waiting on bars, depending on the length of bar that you need. Of course, obviously the most popular sizes are the ones that are not available right now. But we do have bars, we do have lots of foot packs, so hopefully we will be able to get a roof rack on your car. Still not great situation from Yakima, at least as far as carriers are concerned. Have not seen any movement on any of our water sports carriers being shipped. Some Thule stuff will hopefully be coming in very shortly. Thule, is doing their best to be able to get stuff out the door, and I think that we'll see that stuff before we see Yakima for sure. So we're just kind of waiting for the time being, but our hope is that we can get a roof rack on your car quickly and then get you home safely with your boats. Now for the slightly bad news, which also does concern Thule, price increases. So, just like we talked about in videos past with some of the kayak companies increasing their prices, we're now starting to see it in any of the accessories. So Thule, we just did a price increase with Thule, and Seals skirts and cockpit covers, and they're having a tough time, still 12 to 14 weeks out. I think the last time I just placed a special order, she just couldn't even tell me when it would actually be produced. That's how tight things are right now.
Yeah.
And with that, they're also having difficulties. That neoprene shortage is still killing everyone. So that's wetsuits, that's spray skirts, that's wetsuit booties. If you guys you're looking for paddling booties, definitely having a tough time with wetsuits. I'm not really sure when that neoprene shortage will kind of fix itself, hopefully, but we'll see what happens with that. And, I would just encourage you to come in now before the prices go up. It's a situation that is I think going to happen across the board with probably every single vendor that we sell.
That's what I would say. I would say that you have to view your sale. If you're waiting to see something go on sale, it's not going to go on sale. So what you have to look at now is, if you buy it now, this is the sale price, because this isn't the last time we're going to see price increases.
Nope.
In some cases, with some companies, we may see their prices increase, 2 to 3 times before this is over. So view this as your sale now to get it at a lower price before those prices do increase down the road. So I'd say that's how you have to view it, because
it's definitely not going to go back down again,
No,
that's for sure.
it's not.
So.
It's not. rental reservations. So now that we're in the full swing of summer,
Now it's happening.
yeah, reservations with tours, reservations with rentals are starting to book up. They're starting to book up really quick too. So think about planning in advance.
Yeah, a little bit farther in advance.
For those of you who have tried to make reservations to restaurants, you'll understand that, because if you try and make a reservation for the next day, it's not going to happen. You got to make it for a week or two out. So we're trying to encourage people to get into that same habit, is plan out a week ahead of time, 2 weeks ahead of time on what you want to do.
And then pick off days, like the days that are filling up
Yeah.
are the Saturdays, the Sundays. Pick a Tuesday morning. Right after you finish watching the Fireside chat, you can just head out on the water. Our rental reservations start at 9:30, and the last boat's going to go out at 3 at both locations. So if you can just pick a different time to go, and there's plenty of hopefully nice days. I think we experienced this weekend that, your Saturday, Sundays aren't exactly going to be the most fabulous weather.
Yeah.
And even last week, we ended up having to cancel the tours that we had because of rain and thunderstorms. So we're hoping that Mother Nature can just kind of flop things around. And I don't want to be in a drought, but if it rained Monday through Wednesday, that'd be totally fine, because then we can still manage all of our tours and classes and everything. So, we're obviously happy to be flexible with people and rebook you if the weather changes, but I think it would be in your best interest to book ahead of time, and then we can always swap it around later, but that at least guarantees you some sort of spot. So, but yeah, we're excited to get on the water with everyone. We opened up the wine tours. Did we talk about that last week? I don't know if we did.
I don't know if we ever did.
So Gooseneck Vineyards is actually just down the street from us and right across the street from where we launch for our tours, and we 2 years ago teamed up with them and did a kayaking tour followed by a wine tasting. And so this year we are back at it with them. They have a beautiful little spot, nice little patio outside. So we're going to hit the water from 5 to 7, paddle around Wickford, have a good time, and then afterwards you just head across the street and we do I think it's a 5 wine tasting from 7 to 8. So it's a ton of fun. It's a really good time to get out on the water with friends. So definitely recommend you book those in advance, because those fill up really quickly. So that will be exciting for that. Now, as far last thing, stand-up paddleboard inventory.
Well, I was going to cover one other thing first, which was neoprene.
I just talked about it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't even listen. He doesn't even listen to me. Ugh,
Shows you where I am this morning.
Yeah, right.
All right, fine. Last thing is stand-up paddleboard inventory. The inventory is starting to whittle its way down, so we're actually starting to run into some limitations in quantities of inventory of stand-up paddleboards that we have. This is primarily due to container delays. There's some of my manufacturers that I may not see certain models of boards come in at all. Yeah. And there's a good amount of quantity that are on some of these orders.
It's like our best sellers.
Our best sellers
are not coming in.
I think about having 20 boards of a model that you were counting on just not show up for the entire year. That makes it hard. So when you're thinking about buying a stand-up paddleboard, as you've heard us mention a couple times in this conversation, think about buying it sooner than later. You're not going to find stuff on sale. So just think, if you do want it, come in now while you still can get something, because I don't know what the end of this month is going to look like. I may have some more inventory coming in, but I don't know. So
that's a really tough one, because we're not really dealing with. We're not waiting on production necessarily. We're actually waiting on shipping. I think the boards are produced. They just can't get here.
They can't find containers.
Yeah.
Once they get a container, they can't find space on a ship for that container. And then it takes on average 8 to 12 weeks to cross. Yeah. And then who knows, an undisclosed amount of time that it may have to sit in port until it can get unloaded.
And then it's still got to get to whatever warehouse it is. And then it's got to get a truck. It's got to get on a truck and find a truck driver to drive it to us.
Yeah.
It's a lot of steps, which makes it kind of a nightmare.
It's a wild card.
Very much a wild card. Yeah. So we've got some stuff now. It's definitely dwindling.
Yep.
So I would not wait.
Nope.
Definitely do not wait. And we'll do our best to get you guys out on the water, which is always our goal. So. Is that it?
I think that's it.
Okay, make sure hit that subscribe button. That button right down there, subscribe, and that way you get a notification every time we post a video, which is every Tuesday. So tune in on Tuesdays, and we'll see you guys next week.
See you.